When rustic warmth meets the Mediterranean breeze, magic happens in a garden space. Picture a home framed by natural stone, kissed by sunlight, and softened by wooden accents that feel both timeless and inviting. This video will take you through every corner of such a design, from the gate to the indoor transition. As you approach the property, the experience begins with a carefully designed entrance. The choice of materials, the blend of earthy tones, and the way sunlight dances on the stone walls create a welcoming moment before you even step inside. It sets the tone for rustic Mediterranean elegance. The gate is more than just a boundary, it is a transition point. Imagine a wrought iron gate framed with climbing vines, or a wooden structure aged beautifully under the sun. The rustic textures invite curiosity, while the Mediterranean styling hints at breezy gardens waiting beyond. Rather than a plain fence, this design embraces texture and authenticity. Low stone walls topped with terracotta tiles or wood fencing softened by rosemary and lavender provide privacy without feeling closed off. The fence becomes part of the garden, not just a divider. Stepping past the gate, a stone pathway guides you toward the main entrance. Flanked by terracotta pots overflowing with olive trees and herbs, the path feels both rustic and alive. The rhythm of stone underfoot and sunlight overhead creates a peaceful arrival experience. Front yards shine when planted with resilience and beauty. Lavender, bougainvillea, and sage release their fragrance in the heat of the sun. These plants echo the landscapes of southern Europe while blending with rustic stonework, adding splashes of purple, red, and green against earthy backgrounds. Wooden beams, pergolas, and shutters enrich the front yard with warmth. A simple wooden bench shaded under a pergola invites guests to pause before entering the home. The natural grain of the wood complements the sunlit stone, creating balance between rustic solidity and Mediterranean airiness. Arriving at the porch, the atmosphere transitions closer to the home. Wooden pillars support a shaded veranda, while clay pots filled with citrus trees radiate freshness. This area bridges the outdoor garden with the indoors, serving as a gentle introduction to the home's rustic charm. Moving toward the back of the property, the space opens up dramatically. Here, sunlight floods a larger garden framed by stone retaining walls and wooden trellises. The backyard becomes a canvas for Mediterranean living, open, breezy, and full of possibilities for dining and relaxation. Natural stone defines the ground plane, whether through cobblestone patios, flagstone pathways, or stacked stone seating walls. The texture of the stone retains warmth through the day and releases it at night, embodying the rustic heart of the Mediterranean-inspired design. In sunny climates, shade is a necessity, and wood structures provide it beautifully. A pergola draped with grapevines or jasmine not only shields from midday heat but also infuses the air with fragrance. These wooden frames become gathering points for family and friends. Mediterranean-inspired backyard is complete without a place to cook and share meals. A rustic outdoor kitchen built from stone with a wood-fired oven becomes the centerpiece. Dining under the pergola, surrounded by lanterns and candlelight, makes every evening meal feel festive. A lounge corner with low wooden furniture, woven textiles, and clay lanterns offers comfort in rustic simplicity. Here, sunlight filters through wooden slats, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow. It's the perfect spot for both relaxation and social gatherings. A small fountain or reflecting pool brings the cooling element of water. Stone basins trickling with water capture the Mediterranean essence, while the sound provides a tranquil backdrop. Positioned near sunlight-dappled seating, it anchors the backyard with calm energy. The backyard thrives with Mediterranean favorites: olive trees, rosemary hedges, lavender borders, and terracotta pots filled with geraniums. The aromas heighten the sensory experience, inviting visitors to walk slowly and savor the connection between rustic planting and sunlit design. Stone and gravel paths weave through the backyard, connecting zones seamlessly. Each turn feels intentional, leading from the dining pergola to the herb garden, or from the lounge to a shaded arbor. These paths add rhythm to the outdoor story. From the backyard, wide wooden doors framed by stone walls invite you inside. The transition is seamless. Rustic stone and wood textures flow into terracotta tiled flooring and whitewashed walls. Sunlight pours in through arched windows, echoing the outdoor brightness. Inside, the home carries forward the rustic Mediterranean theme. Exposed beams, wooden furniture, and textured stone accents create warmth. Indoor plants and terracotta vases maintain the continuity, making the indoor space feel like a natural extension of the gardens. Large windows and open doors allow sunlight and breezes to move freely indoors. The same stone and wood materials appear in both outdoor and indoor settings, creating continuity. This design philosophy celebrates harmony, where no boundary feels harsh or abrupt. In the end, the design of stone, wood and sunlight is about more than architecture and planting. It is about living in harmony between rustic warmth and Mediterranean lightness, between indoors and outdoors. Every gate, fence, yard, and room contributes to a lifestyle that celebrates simplicity, elegance, and nature's embrace.